see. Here we go. Here we need to talk to this guy.
Back off. I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a canary blade.
A Q what?
It will probably be large and unwieldy.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Varren. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Well, where is this guy now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ah.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Alright, well, let's go to Orzammar then, to the Frostback Mountains real quick. After that, we are going to go to Denerim, and then we're going to go to Redcliffe Village. Alright, Frostback Mountains, here we come! And we get an encounter on the way. Hey Zaren, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, we immediately get to see meet Zevran. Cool.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Okay. We have been tricked. Why is that raven just bouncing around? Oh no, assassins. Look at the fucking raven! You crushed the raven! Oh dang it, the traveler is a mage. Alright, go for the mage. Dang it, you paralyzed me. Thank fuck you paralyzed. Get me out of the paralysis, there we go. There we go. Right. Now we should get. Most of them trying to attack me, it seems. There we go, taking down Zevran. And they've gone. Okay, nope, they're still here. And we'll just quickly get ourselves out of the difficulties. Okay. Watch out for traps. He says while triggering a trap. Almost got him there. Just attack him or her. There we go. God damn it, and now I triggered my own trap, my own trap as well. There we go. Let's see. The Elven assassin wounded and unconscious but alive. You could tie him up and talk to him if you wished. Wake him up and talk to him. The Raven cast the befuddlement spell.
I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
It could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
I'll ask the questions here.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I'm rather happy you failed. Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
When were you to see him next? How much were you paid? What are you paid? Does it mean you're loyal to Logan?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed the service?
Oh, well, that's between Logan and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logan of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logan then.
If you had failed.
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
No. Thanks, I'll take that under advisement.
You seem like a bright lad. I'm sure you've other options.
What are the Antivan Crows?
This elf is a crow. That makes sense. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva. I understand they almost run that nation, and are hired only at great expense.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
You came all the way from Antiva.
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
That makes sense. Aren't you at least loyal to your employer?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening, make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So, let me serve you instead.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child.
So you said.
I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Why would I want your service?
Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I also know a great many jokes. 12 massage techniques, 6 different card games. I do wonderful at parties, no?
You had me at massage techniques. Very well, I accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it, we could use him.
Alright, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Fair enough. Go to camp. I'll talk to you later. No, I said go to camp. I'll talk to you later. Alright. Now let's get the looting.
Shall be done.
Alistair disapproves. I don't really care.
Shall be done.
See, that's a letter. Friends of Red Jenny. More stuff we can do in Denerim. See, Frozen Lightning. Don't need that. Forever yours faithfully. Thanks, Aaron. Anything else around here? More assassins. Just that crit there. I think that's about it. Right.
Shall be done.
World map to the Frostback Mountains we go. If we can actually finish the journey there now. There we go. We shall return to this place very soon. That's a ram. I think it's just a ram here. Okay then. Okay. Oh, there's some bounty hunters here. Alright, well. Take care of him. Shit, there's a mage there. I'll take care of him. Pummel. Go. Arms, and he's down. Awesome. Pummel strike. Hooray. Well, Varren will talk about his motives once we get to know him in camp. Vader helmet. Let's see. Commissar Massive helmet. Massive helmet. Knight's Greatsword. This guy have just money and less a health poultice. Okay, let's see if this is better than a Chastened Flatblade, the Knight's Greatsword. Does more damage. Has more attack. A little bit more critical chance. Don't think it's necessarily that great. I don't know, we'll stick with the Chastened Flatblade for now. He wants that sexy dwarf booty. Jesus.
All the Darkspawn are fleeing the underground, and we are going there.
Oh, my. I did not expect it to be this crowded.
Most traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the doors. There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
Well, first what we will do is talk to the deserter.
You have some kind of problem.
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone regulars.
What was this about?
I used all supplies from the guild.
Roar! Our enemies ahead!
Let's take care of him. And that one is down. So, awesome.
As you say.
Oh, Frost Shear. +2 magic, 10 cold resistance, and cold damage. I'll give that to Morrigan once I come back to her. Brown helmet and guild supplies. Cool. Gossip. Dwarf. Ashwin. Starrick the
Alistair,
Apprentice.
What's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you? Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Okay then. Hello, apprentice.
What can I do for you?
I have a note from your master.
This ought to... Such diction. I am honored to be fired by...
There we go. Aaron.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave. The assembly says we've turned our back on the stone. But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Never mind, I should go.
Best of luck to you.
He can't sell us anything anyway. Okay. Now, there's Garriott. He was the one we needed to talk about. Or was it Varren? One of these two. We'll talk to them both. Garriott?
Good-looking Mabari you have there.
Yes, he is. Yes, his name is Ringo.
The Mabari is the king of dogs. Respect him and he will be your closest companion, and your most loyal defender.
You seem to know quite a bit about the Mabari.
I was chosen by a Mabari myself years ago. I was one of the Ash Warriors, under the command of the old King Merrick. We laid down our lives for the king and for freedom, and my beloved Valder paid the ultimate price.
Aww.
Nothing was the same after that.
What do you mean nothing was the same?
They say a Mabari bonds with his human, but they often leave out that the bond goes both ways. No other Mabari could have taken his place. What is an Ash Warrior without his hound? There was nothing for me there anymore, and so I left.
I urge you to return, for Elden needs her fighting men.
Look at me. I'm an old man. There is no place for me on the battlefield. I know about the blight. And were I but 10 years younger, I would fight. But my time has passed.
Then I wish you well.
Wait a moment. Perhaps there is something I can do to help.
Oh?
You must know about Kadas, the paint we use to create patterns on the fur of the Mabari.
Yes. What about it?
I know some old patterns from a generation ago. I can teach them to you in exchange for some coin.
Fine, show me. Alright, what do we have here? Where's that it? Steel spiked color. Warpaint of the Stone Golem. Stamina, physical resistance, health. Ooh. Mountain Father, cold resistance, nature resistance, dexterity. Warpaint of the West Hills. I like this one. We will take this one. And we'll see if he needs anything else after this, but first let's check his inventory. What the hell? Let me just check his inventory. Why is his inventory so weird? This is not supposed to be his inventory. In any case, can I level him up? No. We'll re-equip him once we get into camp. Varren?
Step right, make us breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit.
You're Varren, right? We're looking for a Canary sword.
Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
I'd give it to him if I were you, Varren.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Who did you sell it to?
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
If you're lying, you do know we'll be back.
I'm not, I promise you.
We'll see.
Well, first off, I'd like to see your wares.
Oh, certainly.
Let's see what you have. Recipes. An axe. It's not that great. Knight Commander's Greatsword. I'll keep with the one I have. Chasing Crusher. Tailor's Longbow. Canary Infantry Helmet. Studded leather boots. Lord Hunting's Jabbet. Throwback harness. Dwarven Smith's belt. Portrait of a goose girl. We shall take that. And a remarkable topaz. We shall also take that. Cool. And Sten, I'll give you some more approval by giving you some art. Because you love art.
Unexpected. Thank you.
There we go. He's feeling warm to me. Alright. Well, first off, let's go to camp real quick so I can equip Ringo. With a better equipment, at least.
Very well.
Go to the world map. Running. There's much running in this game. Much running around. Where the hell are you going? Okay, there we go. Camp. Keep your mages at a safe distance. I know about that.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire.
Oh.
Do you wish to hear what I have found?
If you must.
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Did you look disturbed?
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality.
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Are you certain about this?
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired. Their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
Oh dear. So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said. The Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Oh dear. So if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korkari wilds, so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
Definitely is. So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die.
Well then.
I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
First, kill Flemeth a little extreme. Why do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Very well, I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korkari wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Hooray! Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
There we go. Well, I guess we have a new quest to do. Well, technically we are at camp, so we can talk to Varren for a little bit. Alright, hello Varren. Let's see what your motives are.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
So, you did quite well, no doubt.
Within the Crows, I did. But it has been something the Crows have devoted a great deal of time to perfecting. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
Sounds like it could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
I'm pretty sure you'll like to keep more between you and me.
Here I am.
Got on some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the Crows exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
Give me a sec, guys. Okay, see. So you're simply bored.
I don't know that I would put it precisely that way. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
And that system works?
Of course. You compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a Crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
Sound like you've been spoiled.
I certainly hope so. I have earned the Crows a great deal of money, and none of it has come easily. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
You think that will change?
Everything changes, my friend. Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the Crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Damn, I lost a lot of approval with Varren. Oof. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, he's a negative. Oof. Oh dear. I need to get that back up again. Okay. And let's give you that callus. Where's the callus that I bought him? Oh, here we go. Warp into the stone golem. Bloop. Awesome. Alright, Varren.
Here I am.
Go down to some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Did you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a Crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared. The authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses. Even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
You've never killed an innocent.
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
It's a very practical attitude.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I know what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. No choice. Treated as an expendable commodity.
Thanks
The
for the bits,
rules.
Serena.
Oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Handsome elf like you, I can think of a few things. Why not? You can do whatever you like. Don't you have any other skills?
None that I wouldn't get into trouble for performing publicly. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point, very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
There we go. There we go. Some approval from Zevran again.
Here I am.
Okay, to answer some questions.
This should be good.
Tell me a
Go
little about
ahead.
Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Varelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
And it has assassins.
Every land has its assassins. Some are simply more open about their business than others. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
I am from Orzammar, of course.
Ah, yes, the city of lava and stone. It too is beautiful, in its way. Sad that it will never see sunlight or smell the salt of the ocean, however. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
Now this I have to hear.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home, more than anything else.
You sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in the store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. Ah, but I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
I asked you about Antiva, not your leather fetish. Your home's still there, Zevran.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares my life? I could not.
Oh dear. Everyone makes mistakes.
Even Grey Wardens who spare the lives of assassins? Understood. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Alright, let's see. Anything else you
Here
want to
I
talk
am.
about? Could answer some questions.
This should be.
Let's move on. Maybe something else. Talk to him.
Here I am.
Right, discuss something personal.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to?
Never mind. Okay. Well, I regained some of his approval. And I think just to be safe, we'll just give him a thoughtful gift and return him to his
You and your friends are formidable folk,
Force it.
indeed.
see your wares. Oh wait, I gotta be here. So let's get rid of the barbarian helmet, raider helmet, the fire bolts. Can't have the lady of the sky. First chair. The rest we're gonna keep. Okay. Let's see. Pretty little beavers. 15% chance to dodge attacks. Hell yeah. Strikers. Board stanching shoes. I can give that to Liliana. Dragon boot, dragon shield. Ember. +1 magic. Where is it? Here we go. Thoughtful gift. 1 thoughtful gift. Thank you very much. And then we shall give it to Zevran, who has literally no weapons. We shall give him weapons then. We shall give you Crow Dagger and Olaf's Price cheese knife. There you go. You now have a cheese knife. You should be very grateful. Speaking of grateful, have this gift.
How nice.
And Morrigan, we'll give you this ring. Which one is the surveyor? Okay, get rid of that one. Awesome. Alright, now that we got that done, let's go to Denerim for a little bit. To Alistair, Wynn, and Sten with us. We shall go to Denerim. A long, long, arduous journey to Denerim. But luckily we don't encounter anything on our way. There we go. We are now in Denerim. In the market square, to be exact. Seems to be some quests there.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation just to put people at ease?
You mean that I should remark upon the weather before I cut off a man's head?
Never mind.
What is this one? Sarah! Sarah!
Good day.
Good day to you. Let's see, ooh, there's a chantry board there. Chanter's board means quests. Ah, what the hell? Back at justice, accept. Using an action. Just accept all of these, even though this is really strange. Haven, skin deep. There we go.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems
Sister Justine, do you have anything to talk about?
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright.
Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's board?
Yes, and you seem to be the only Irish person here around in the chantry. And where are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What's a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
Aye, sure, I hope you don't need to find some more potatoes or something like that. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. People are selling holy relics on the street.
Oh, I've heard them too. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Balancing faith and reason is difficult, though.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
How many real relics have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
Right. Do you think the urn of sacred ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
We'll see about that, won't we? Gotta go. Farewell.
Of course. Enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Oh no, I won't be visiting the chantry. I would burn up if I go in there. Anyway. Chanter's Board of Denerim is looking very, very strange. But we got more quests now. Many quests. Logan's Bush. Place a mark in the map and intercept his forces. Desperate Haven. See if there's anyone left to rescue from the Dark Spawn invaders. Skin deep. Return 9 samples of corpse gold to the chantry. Return 18 at once to receive additional payment. I'll have to kill some more corpses for that. And these people are just... Whoa. They can't decide on their outfit, can they? Oh, there's a Mage Collective back here. What the... Wait, where are you going? Appears to have found a friend.
Puppy!
Maker, where did you get that? No, you can't keep him. You can't keep the boy that you just found on the street. Let's see, Mages collect the bag. What do you have? Blood of Warning. Have you seen me? And the Scrolls of the Banastar.
Good to see you again.
If you wouldn't give him yet. Dwarf Blood Mage relative. Let's mark that.
Shall be done.
There we go. Knight Commander Travis.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Of course.
Thank you and farewell.
Well, we can't keep the boy with us. He would go. He would be in the way.
Those are too small. Send them back to the priests for more training.
They say you can get anything here. I once got pickpocketed.
I once had my portrait painted by an artist in the square here. It wasn't very good.
Sure it wasn't. Let's see, this chest. Can't do anything about that. How about this chest? Break it open, but we lost a large wooden round shield. What about this chest? Key required.
I shall do it.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
He's just swapping through outfits.
Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar, and better suited to your hand than anything else you could find in this city.
Is it also camouflage like your stuff? Alright, rather buy information.
I'll answer what I can, but My policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
What were some important people in Denerim?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
What's happening in the city right now?
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
Okay then. Let's see what's in your store now.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Alright, let's see what we have. A lot of dwarven stuff. Heavy dwarven maul. Which is better than the dwarven maul I have right now. Which is made of red steel. I'll not do anything just yet. But I might get this dwarven stuff for Sten. Armor. I think I'll give him just a normal armor. What does the massive armored gloves do? Chance to avoid missile attacks. It's the red knocker gloves. This is the red knocker boots. And I still have those gloves, don't I? Let's see where they? Yep, there they are. And there are red steel there though. So how about I sell the red steel ones? And I buy the golderite one. This. And this. And this. There we go. Then we give it to Sten to give him some better armor. Sten, who doesn't have enough for them. Well, shit.
Well,
Gorum,
better suited to your... I'll answer what I can.
show me. See what's in your store now. Apparently I bought the wrong thing. These are the dwarven armored massive gloves. So give me my red knockers back. There we go. Give me my red knockers. Awesome. Oh yeah, I still need to give this to Win actually. Anything else? Oh, this one we can. Shall we do away? Yeah, we shall do away with that one. Anything else? Nitrate sword. Do whatever. That. The crow dagger. Cool. Alright. Win. Let's give you these boots. There we go. And now we won't give you charge mist. Alright.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Satisfaction. Oh my god, your armor. Persuade. Lie? Me? A Grey Warden? You must be mistaken.
Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale. Yes, too much. Excuse me.
Yes, of course, that's the thing. Go away with your armor that keeps changing around. The book.
It shall be done.
Mythology of Dwarven Poetry. I think my mod may went a little bit wrong doing this area. But we'll do what we have to do right now. Let's see. Sergeant Kalen.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Is Mr. just really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe.
Jesus Christ, you're armor, dude.
So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their lord such and such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
Actually, do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt. And I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Fair enough, sign me up.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Okay, anything else? Wade's Emporium, we'll go into that after a little bit. Let's talk to this hooded courier here.
Leave me to my business.
Or not.
Were you really in that cage for
As you say.
20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
Aw, too bad. That's got serious potential.
I am here.
Sure, buddy. Okay, let's see. Inventory. Maybe I can give you a second ring. Plus 2 willpower. That might actually be good for you. Knowing that you have some stamina problems. There we go. Seems to be a good fit for you. Okay. Now let's go into Wade Emporiums. Wade's Emporium. Goddamn S's. Master Wade is Varren.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
Let me see what you have for sale.
Certainly.
Let's see what you have. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, nothing really that interesting. Sorry, dude. But wait, you will be useful to me later on. Can't open this one. Dang it. This whole shit is just black.
The tower is ever going to get back to what it was?
Whoops. And, well, we missed some dialogue. Between Alistair and Gwen. Oh well. And the game crashed. Wasn't that lovely? Goodbye, whatever. Let's get to the market district. Let's hope we don't crash this time again. And we do. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Is this something to do with that the graphics are not loading in that particular place or something? I don't know. I don't know. And of course it crashes again. Resume again. It fucking crashes on me again. What the hell? Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me now. It keeps fucking crashing. Game. Save. I'll save. Come on. Load for me. And it goddamn crashed. Okay, fuck. You have to go all the way back to the goddamn fucking Frostback Mountains to do this shit. Again. Let's try it again. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I'm sorry that to end on this note, but I gotta fix this for next time. I'll see all of you next time on the RPG streams. Hopefully it'll go better next time. Until then, have a good day and a good night.